Hi everyone, welcome to today's mobility fit break. I've got 5 different moves for you that we're going to go through 2 different times here. So we're going to go ahead and do a little quick one here. Go ahead and start marching in place. Just kind of getting the body a little warmed up here just to get it stretched out. So I'm marching here. Then I want you to go ahead and kick those legs out, kind of reach for a nice gentle kick here, nothing big. And dropping those legs, let's switch side to side, reach that arm across. Nice and gentle twist. Slowly warming up the body. And then facing forward, let's go into a hamstring curl. Kicking those legs back, pump those arms. And then go ahead and relax, and we'll get started here. So if you're at Anna's mobility break on Tuesday, got some of the similar moves, some of them are a little different. But we are going to do that leg swing, so if you want to grab onto a wall or something that you can grab onto, we'll start with that. Planting my right foot on the ground here. My left leg is just going to go forward and then slightly back. So we're going to do 6 times each leg, and then we're going to switch legs. So again, that right leg's going to be nice and strong, nice and straight, holding on to something. Let's go ahead and get started. So no rush on these at all. Whenever you get done with 6 on one side, flipping over to the other side, planting that left foot, same thing. Then coming back to center, and we're going to come down to our mat for most of the rest of the moves here. We're going to do that kneeling over reach. So go ahead and get on the ground here, kind of in that lunge position. Both knees are on the ground, about 90 degrees. One leg's in front, one's in back. And you can tuck that tailbone under or even squeeze more forward if you'd like. And then, so my left foot is forward, my right leg is back. That means I'm going to take my right arm here and reach over to the left side here. We're going to hold this reach for 10 seconds. That's about 10 seconds there. And then I'm going to switch sides here. Switching legs, so I'm in that kneeling position. Bring that other leg forward. You can even tuck your mat under your knees if that hurts. So now my right leg's forward, my left leg's back. Doesn't matter which legs you're on. And I'm going to tuck that tailbone in. You can even squeeze farther forward if you'd like. I'm going to take my left arm, bring it over to the right side, holding it for 10 seconds. And relaxing when you guys are ready. We are going to come down to the ground here, placing our glutes on the ground, our feet on the ground, kind of our legs out. So legs are going to be slightly out. We're going to do those windshield wipers. So my legs have a slight bend in the knee here. I'm going to place my hands behind me. My palms are on the ground. My fingertips are facing out, whatever feels comfortable for you guys. And we're going to invert the left knee, and then invert the right knee. So 6 times each side here. Nice and gentle. I'm about halfway there, 6 done each leg. No rush here. At 10 now, 2 more each leg here. And then when you are ready, We'll meet at a seated position here before we move on to the next round. I'll go ahead and show you guys what we have next. So we're going to be starting in a child's pose here. So my feet are together, my knees are apart, my hips are back towards my heels, and I'm going to extend my arms overhead, instead of child's pose. So we're starting in this position. We're going to shift the weight into our hands here, bringing our torso, bringing our body under the ground, coming into an up dog cobra position here. So we're just going to shift forward and back for a total of 6 times. So go ahead, get in that child's pose position with me or at your own pace. Let's go ahead and get started. So shifting your weight into those hands, coming into that up dog or cobra position. You can even come all the way down and then push yourself up. That's up to you. So 6 total here. Nice and gentle, no rush. Almost there. And that is 6 for me. And when you are ready, when you are done, we're going to come back up standing for our last move here, and then we're going to repeat through everything one more time. So next up, we got knee pulls. We're going to stand on one leg here. I'm going to grab my left leg, my left shin. I'm just pulling it up. Then I'm going to repeat on the other side. So we're going to do 6 total here. With me on your own, at your own pace, whatever works. Let's go ahead and get started. So grabbing that shin here, just pulling it up. You should feel that stretch in your glutes, in your legs. 6 each side, nice and gentle. You need something for balance. You can lean up against a wall. Just pull up your leg, making sure that you still feel that in your glute. Almost there. I think I got one more each leg here. And then when you're ready, meeting at standing, we're going to go back to those leg swings. So find that wall, find that surface if you need that balance. Once again, I'm going to plant my right leg. My right leg's not doing any moving, standing nice and tall. That left leg's going to swing forward and back 6 times. So let's go ahead and begin here. Nice and gentle, feeling that stretch, and then switching sides. We turn around here. Left leg's planted on the ground, nice and straight. Right leg swinging 6 times here. Then we're going to come back down to the mat for that kneeling reach over here, no rush. So that kneeling reach over, starting kneeling position, bringing one leg out. Doesn't matter which leg you start with. Maybe even putting more of that mat under that knee that's resting if that begins to bother you. We're tucking that tailbone in. You can squeeze even further if you'd like. Taking the opposite arm, reaching over for 10 seconds. And then when you're done with that side, switching sides here, come into that high kneeling position. Switching legs, about 90 degrees with the legs. Remember to tuck that tailbone in. Opposite arms coming overhead for that 10 seconds. And then coming down to the mat. Seat on the ground here. Moving back into those windshield wipers, so those legs are going to be wide. I got a bend in my knee here. My hands are behind me. My arms are resting, holding most of my weight here. And then you're just going to invert those knees 6 times each side. Nice and gently. You should really feel that in those hips, those legs, thighs. Almost there. And then when you are finished, no rush here, we're going to go back into that child's pose position. So getting just set up on your mat here. Your feet are together, your knees are apart, your hips are on the back of your feet here. And we're going to start in that extended child's pose. So my hips are on my legs or my feet. They're shifted back, my arms are overhead, my shoulders are away from my ears. Remember, we're going to shift our weight up towards those hands, coming to that up dog or cobra. 6 times here, nice and gently. I've got one more. Finishing at your own pace. When you are finished, we're going to come back up to standing. Got one more move, those knee pull-ins. No rush here. So those knee pull-ins, once again, we're going to grab towards that shin, right below the knee here. Pulling that up. Should feel that in your glute. You can see my whole lower body kind of pulls up there. So 6 each side here. Remember, you're kind of falling over, you can lean up against a wall if you need that. So let's go ahead and get started here. 6 each side is our last move. Almost there. It's my last one here. Everyone finish up. And otherwise, this fit break is over. I'm going to take a quick stretch. If you guys want to join me, just a quick stretch of the legs here. I'm just going to come into a forward fold, leaning down towards the middle here. I'm going to nod my head yes, shake my head no, and lean down towards that left leg. Move over to the right. And back in the middle again, placing my hands on my thighs, slowly rolling myself up here. I'm going to shake it out and take a couple deep breaths. We'll end today's fit break. Breathing in, out. One more time here, in and out. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. We'll see you guys next week. I'm not sure what the fit break is. I think it's cardio. But otherwise, have a great day.